really.
Yeah. Yeah, it's too bad about your season, but you had a good individual season and you had a good season with the boys, so kind of have to take that and move forward and kind of do what you can. And when we get back in the gym, train hard again and go forward next season.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah.
you just gotta set goals every time.
Yeah.
Really, like you can set goals every month if you want, but
Yeah.
just short term and long term goals. And
Yeah. I remember when you first came into the gym, like was it 3 years ago or 4 years ago now you started training?
jeez, when was that? Probably like 3 years ago, something like that.
Yeah. I think you were so you came in, it was like your year, you played major midget with the Pride, right?
It was after, yeah, major midget. So because I remember the first time working out there was when I got drafted to Caps.
Yeah. So this will
So
be this will be your fourth summer coming up.
yeah,
That's crazy. It's been a while.
I know. A lot of progress and a lot of
Yeah. A lot of goal setting. I remember sitting down
yeah, I remember too.
being like, what are your goals? What do you want to do? And you're like, you just looked at me, you're like, I want to play in the NHL. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can or not, but let's try to get there.
Yeah.
And you're still grinding, still trying to get there. It's good.
It's been good though. Like I think setting goals is pretty important. And like
100%.
no,
I
you don't have to like write it down. Like when I was younger, I used to write it down, but like just in your mind, like
yeah.
what you want to accomplish in short term and long term. I think that's really important.
And
And
I think for me, it's important like to set those goals, and it's important to like you said, kind of to like the boys, like the younger boys, is like to have that accountability. It's like to have a group that kind of knows about your goals, and then like even more important than having those goals is having like the habits of how to get there.
yeah,
So my goal is to like have a 500-pound back squat, but then I don't back squat every day, or I don't learn how to back squat properly. Like it's just a wish, right? But I
yeah,
think for you, it's like you set those goals, and then like you learned or you knew what to do to try to get there,
yeah,
and then like you worked your butt off all summer, all year to get there.
yeah. Like I think that just fuels you really. Like
Yeah,
you'll just get motivated, and obviously when you work hard, the results and
yeah.
um, the accomplishments really will just come.
And I think like that's and people forget like having a big goal like that. Like it's not always been easy too, right? For you, like it's not always been easy. Like when you have a goal like that, you're gonna face adversity.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, like obviously, like I faced adversity. Like obviously, I'm gonna face more adversity.
yeah,
That's how life goes, really, with anything you do.
yeah,
And for me personally, like not getting drafted my first year in the queue was probably the biggest adversity that I had in my life as of right now, really.
yeah,
And I think that really like changed how I worked and how I had to change in the summer with um, hard work and everything. And I think it paid off. And I
yeah.
still want to, work hard and try and do all the things that I have to do to, accomplish the goals that I want to.
Yeah, 100%. I think I remember that was like the spring of like 2017 maybe, and I barely knew you. Like you were just a kid then. You were like 15 years old, maybe
Yeah.
15, maybe 14, 15. Yeah, you
Oh
came
my
in the gym and you had just finished playing major midget for your first year. And
Yeah.
I didn't really know you that well. I just knew you were like a pretty decent hockey player, but you wanted to kind of come in and train. You wanted to learn how to get a little stronger, get a little quicker, and then I didn't even know it was that big of a deal that you didn't get drafted in the queue.
Yeah.
And then kind of like you get passed over. Then the Caps draft you, I think, like the third round, right?
Yeah. Third round.
Yeah. And then I remember going up to see because my cousin Cam played with you that year as well.
Yeah. I can.
Yeah. And then you had a good year there, and then kind of things started rolling from there.
Yeah. Like I think Caps like really helped.
Oh yeah.
Just going there, like it's like the Q physicality,
Yeah.
but obviously the skill is different from
Yeah.
junior to Q. But
Oh yeah.
I think trying to adjust to the physicality side is
Mhm.
probably one of the important things that happened in junior A. And obviously, after that, when I adjusted, like the confidence came up,
Yeah.
and when Billy McGuigan, like the head coach for Caps, when
Mhm.
he put me on power play and penalty kill, like my confidence just went up, 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 and
Mhm.
it was good. And then after that, like I knew where I was at, and just kept going from there. Really, after Caps.
Yeah. I think like that was the biggest thing is like you saw the belief in yourself, like started believing in like kind of what you could do. And I still think you have a long way to go, like in terms of like you're going to continue to grow and you're going to continue to get better and you're going to continue kind of progressing and in your career and in your life. I think like
Yeah,
you're like this, like you have so much potential to go wherever you want to go next.
yeah, and like getting drafted in Moncton, it's awesome. Like great organization, like
Hmm.
great rink,
Hmm.
great coaches. Like you couldn't ask for more, really. Like,
Yeah. And the
um,
new arena was sweet. I went
yeah.
there. It was cool.
Well, when I showed you there, like
Yeah,
it's unreal. It's like an NHL rink, really.
it is for sure. It definitely is. Yeah. And then how was like the going to? I know you got drafted by the Kings. Were you drafted fourth round,
Yeah,
95th?
this start of fourth round. Yeah,
Fourth round. That's right. Yeah, early fourth round. I remember watching that with I think Hillary and Amos.
yeah,
One of your biggest fans, Amos and Will Stewart.
yeah. Will Stewart is he going on Zoom or
No, he does his own thing. I think he's in school too, same as you. He's still studying.
no? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and so I remember watching that, and then you get drafted, and then how was the experience? Like, how was going to the NHL camp for the first time?
It was awesome. Like, well, development camp was just like all the prospects,
Yeah,
all like guys that got drafted like my year,
yeah, the year
guys that
before.
got drafted year before,
Mhm.
some of the players from like 2 years before.
Yeah,
So it was just all of us
you guys.
doing scrimmages, um, yeah, doing scrimmages off ice, just doing all the little things. Really, just kind of getting to know each other. Really, all the prospects.
Mhm.
And then rookie camp was good. There was some fitness testing. Um, on ice, there'll be like practices.
Yeah,
It'll be hard. Like we had practices every day, and then at the end of the rookie camp around there, there's like a rookie tournament, rookie showcase.
yeah.
So like you would go against like Anaheim, like the prospects of
Oh yeah,
Anaheim,
yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember seeing that. Yeah,
San Jose, and them.
I like the West Coast.
Yeah, and like it's good. Like when I stepped on the ice and when I played those games, like um, there was a lot of skill. I mean, like it's faster, it's
Yeah,
stronger,
it's like
and
anything, the next step up, right?
better. And when I went to the main camp, that was another step.
Hmm.
So like it
Yeah,
was pretty cool because like seeing Doughty and like
yeah.
Kopitar and like the
But even
players.
being invited to the main camp at that point was
Yeah,
super like a big step for you and like a big accomplishment.
I know. And like when you like when you get invited, they'll give you like another player like team meeting. Not
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
team meeting.
yeah,
Like we all went in this one room, and it was just like all the prospects, and then you see like Doughty, Kopitar coming in. Like, am I at the right spot?
yeah.
Like
You're a bit wide
it's
eyed, I'm sure. Yeah, yeah,
crazy. Like, and then after that, you can like they gave us a handbook, and then it shows you like what like all your schedule,
yeah.
and like my schedule was like I'm going on the ice with Doughty and like Dustin Brown and all them, and it's
Yeah.
like, wow, this is
You had a dog named Doty, didn't you?
yeah,
Yeah. So like that's a big like stepping on the ice with probably one of your favorite defensemen of all time, right?
yeah, and then it was crazy, like playing with like going on the ice practicing with Doughty, and then before I left main camp, I played one last game, and it was with pretty much all the NHL guys.
Yeah.
So like I'm pretty sure. Um,
You played against another team?
Yeah, played against
Yeah,
Anaheim, I
I
believe.
remember that. Yeah, I remember seeing the stats for that. Yeah, yeah,
No, no, sorry, not Anaheim, Arizona.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So, like I don't know, like Jonathan Quick
yeah,
and Nets, and like me going against like I don't know, like Clayton Keller, and like
yeah. Players that are established in the
it was
NHL.
crazy. Like it was kind of hard to focus on the game. Like obviously, like for me, like I was trying to focus and like
Yeah,
trying to do well at the camp, but like
mhm,
besides all that, like you're kind of like thinking like, oh my god, like I'm actually here playing against these guys and playing with
yeah.
these guys.
Oh yeah.
So it was crazy. Like it was an awesome experience.